Hey guys, Wes here. I'm just going to give an update on the 45 Goldie tank because I haven't done any videos in a while except for the 20 gallon update, which you probably watched and or going to watch. So I really haven't done a review on my Sun HW304B, I want to say, but it's serving me really well. So the input is right in the corner there, and then the output is actually down the center, which is kind of weird, but I couldn't find any other place to put it where the fish could swim happily without getting pushed. So that filter is working well. I turn on the UV, like sometimes I'll turn it on before I go to bed and then turn it off in the morning, or turn it on in the morning and turn it off when I get home from school or something. So it's always on for like 8 hours at a time, because if you leave it on 24/7 you'll have to replace it every 6 months. So I'm trying to get the most out of it. I just scrubbed algae yesterday, so it looks pretty clean, but I usually just get algae, a thin layer over the bottom, and I just scrape that off with my API algae scraper, and then I'll get some in the center of the back glass just from the light, and then I have the plants in there. I decided to try them in a little bunch like that. I think it looks kind of cool instead of trying to keep them all lined up in a row like I have been. So it looks like they're over the swim bladder because I've been soaking their food, and the big guy is definitely doing a lot better. I can tell by his behavior, but I think he's still dealing with some internal parasites. So what I do is I just take a pinch of their food and I put it in this little Dixie cup, and then I put in like 2 of these of my homemade garlic water in here with the food, and I soak the food in garlic, which you can visit my video on how to treat parasites, question mark in parentheses, and I show you how to make that. Other than that, nothing's really changed. I've been kind of reducing my water changes to 50% from 80%, because one of my subscribers commented that it may cause fluctuations in temperature and kind of give them shock, which can cause sickness, which is what I'm guessing happened before. So I've been dialing back on that, and I've been more closely monitoring the temperature during water changes to try to keep that from happening. But otherwise, I haven't gotten any new media for the canister, which I hopefully sometime want to get another 2 liters of the Sechum Matrix to really fill those 2 baskets that I have that in. But otherwise, it's still the floss on the bottom, and then 2 trays of Matrix, and then a tray of pot scrubbers. So that's been working well. I've kind of gotten the hang of turning off the filter and disconnecting the hoses and stuff for water changes and whatnot. So all is well. I still have same old T8 with the DIY night light. Two lights for at night. Kind of gives it a nice little glow, so I can watch them if I'm laying in bed. I did have some 18-inch bubble wands from Walmart on the 2 sides, but they look cool, but I feel like the fish were getting pushed around, and they ended up getting pushed into the bubbles and having a hard time getting out. So I took those out so they didn't, so they weren't accidentally getting air into their digestive system. Although it looked like most of the time they were expelling the air out of their gills. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. No changes in hang on back filtration. I actually added a second thermometer because I usually only have this one, but since I drained the water down, I figure I should probably have one in the water. so I can more accurately match the temperatures for water changes. So that's it with the Goldies. They've gotten a little bigger, but not much. Hopefully they'll end up 8-10 inches in a couple years, and hopefully they won't need a bigger tank. I really tried to plan that. So be looking forward to more updates soon. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, comment, criticize if you must. I'm always welcome to opinions, just not excessively rude ones. So yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you later.